I do agree with his points. However, he did not talk about the how to do it, how to cultivate these qualities. He assumed that by telling you, you can do it, but this is not true. The reality is, only those who have this quality will truly understand, and they don't have to hear this. Whereas for those who don't have these qualities, they want to hear it. Therefore, most likely, they can't truly understand. They don't know how to do it, and they don't know how to cultivate it. This is where I can come in to apply reflection process mechanism. Out of the 13 points, here are the 5 points I will go through reflection process in this video. Number 1, desperation. Number 2, determination. Number 3, courage. Number 4, ingenuity. Number 5, ambition. Let's move to the stage 2, logical thinking. Logical thinking. Number 1, desperation. Jim talked about desperation with this word, I have to. It sounds like I have no choice. But why? This why makes a difference. For example, if I say that I have to do it because I want to prove it to my parents, or I have to do it because I want to win the race against my friends, or I have to do it, otherwise I will be fired, etc. Do you see the difference now? We need to know the why. We need to have a good reason. Otherwise, the desperation will not have a solid ground. It will not hold up long. What is desperation? It is a strong desire, want to get it done, like yesterday. It could be out of impatience. This is a desire inwardly. Or it can be out of time. This is the pressure outwardly. Desperation is the sense that you want it so badly or madly that you will do everything or anything to get it. The logic is, once we know what produces desperation, we can cultivate it. We can cultivate it when we don't have the inward desire or the outward pressure. Does it make sense? Action plan. To cultivate desperation, we have to create either the inward desire or the outward pressure. Here I have 3 suggestions. Number 1, build good desire. Desire to be rich or to make good money for a better life, a better quality of life, or to desire higher society status, to be successful, etc. This is easier for those people who are in poor condition or they really have reached the limit of toleration. For those people who live in a rich condition, when their families are rich, their parents are rich, this could be a challenge. But they can think about how to maintain, how to continue having this condition, because they might lose this status if they are not prepared for it. The fear of losing this condition or this status can be a desperation. Point number 2, do have good pride. When you have good pride, you will desire recognition. You will desire self-esteem, or you will desire to win, etc. It might not be very strong, but good enough to move you forward. Point number 3, build your financial plan. This can be your outward pressure after seeing the long-term financial needs and burdens. A lot of people, they don't think long-term, nor planning long-term. Therefore, they are not clear about their long-term financial needs or burdens. Here is the point. When you plan for long-term, you're bound to think about all the ups and downs, the negative aspects and the positive aspects, such as what if you don't have a job, or what if you have a tough time in life, or what if you face a tough challenge, etc. Then you probably want to have a plan to quickly pay off your debts. What if you unexpectedly have more children? How do you build up the education fund, and how do you plan for your retirement? This pressure will build up your desperation to make more money and to be more successful. To cultivate desperation, we want to think about these three aspects. The more you think about it, the more you compare, the sense of desperation will be elevated. Logical thinking. Point number 2, determination. We all know what determination is, but it is easier to say than done. I am one of the most determined person I know. Let me try to describe what transpires within me when I am determined. When I am determined, I feel the sense of responsibility and commitment. More so, I also feel the sense of belief. I believe that when I have made a commitment, I will do it. Even though I don't feel like it, but I will do it because I have committed to it. The commitment can be to myself or to others. I take fulfilling my commitment very seriously. Also, I believe in fulfilling my responsibility. To my responsibility, I will determine to carry out till the end. For example, when I take up a job or a position with assigned responsibilities, I will determine to achieve the goals within the responsibilities. Does this make sense to you? Do you see the logic? The logic is determination is the expression. We need to find out the intrinsic qualities that produce this determination. If we know what those intrinsic qualities are, we can cultivate it. Action plan. To cultivate determination, core values are the beliefs we hold. For example, I value commitment and responsibility highly. Core values, most of the time, are innate or born, but it is also the learned attributes. That means you want to surround yourself with the people who value responsibility and commitment. Learn from them and be reminded by them if they appear in your life frequently or be part of your life. It can be in the office or in your personal life. Another way is keep listening to the talks that can help you understand why these qualities are important and how it could impact your life. Logical thinking. Number 3, courage. I am one of the most courageous person I know in my life. Why do I say so? Think about this. When I literally had no experience in manufacturing, rubber products, and never lived in USA, I took the challenge. I was courageous enough to fly to the USA, started foreign market direct penetration all by myself. Isn't it super courageous? Why would I have this courage? In hindsight, I see that I have never been afraid of anything. For example, to most people, when they face things or tasks that are new to them, their first response could be fearful, reject, avoid, turn away, refuse, worry, reject, scared, etc. But to me, I'm excited. I want to do it. I want to know if I can do it. I want to master it. Why? I don't know. I was born this way. But think about it. Life is about from zero to hero. All of us were born with no knowledge, no nothing. Didn't we all learn from zero? Now we have the knowledge and capability after going through the process of education. Isn't it we become hero by gaining knowledge? This proves that if we can do so in education, we can do it in anything and everything, from zero to hero. Does it make sense to you? Therefore, what to worry, what to be fearful of? This is a basis for courage. We did it before, and we can do it again, right? Point number 4, ingenuity, action plan. How to cultivate courage? Logically, to me, you just need to understand that life is about from zero to hero. You did it before, and you can do it again. Understand that you were born with zero knowledge, zero capability, but now you are capable. You have a lot of knowledge. You did it before, and you can do it again. Yes, think about the past. All the achievements, small to big. Think about every success story in your life. Even though it's a very small story, it counts. Think about how did you do it. If you can be successful once, you can be successful twice, and go on and on. You can repeat it. You can copy it. You can make it better. If you can have a small success, eventually you can have a big success. This is the basis of your courage. You did it before, and you can do it again. Get rid of all the negative thinking. Turn away from the fear, the worry. There's nothing to worry about. Get excited of learning new things and get overwhelmed for learning new things. Logical thinking. Point number 4, ingenuity. What is ingenuity? It is the never give up spirit until you get it right, until you figure it out. Well, it sounds very simple and it should be the way. What's the problem? In fact, this is one of the big problems. To a person like me, it is natural. But to most people I know, they give up too quickly. Let me give you a couple of examples. Example number 1, I had zero background of IT or website building, but I eventually built a decent website for myself. I did it. I didn't know how I did it, but ingenuity was the way. I tried to figure out relentlessly. I kept trying, trying to understand the logic and try to figure out how it works. Eventually, I even built in the credit card payment mechanism by myself. I was amazed. Example 2, before the pandemic, I did not know how to do video recording and video editing at all. But I started to do YouTube video all by myself right after the lockdown as a result of pandemic. From zero to hero, I tried to figure out myself. I tried to understand it. I did not give up until I make it. Now I keep improving and keep being better. Logically, this quality should be prerequisites. It is natural to me. Of course, not everyone has it. For those who want to cultivate it, how? The logic is we need to find out what transpires within me when the ingenuity takes place. Action plan. Ingenuity. In a hindsight, I can sense that first, I have a good pride. I want to learn everything I could. By nature, I try not to count on others. Therefore, for everything I get involved, I want to learn it and I want to master it myself. In addition, I believe in myself. I believe that I can do it. Last but not least, I enjoy it. Remember, I get excited for learning new things. Therefore, to cultivate ingenuity, we need to tune our mindset, telling ourselves having a good pride is not a bad idea. It is good to learn more and be more independent. Believe that I can do it and enjoy learning. Don't give up until you figure out. The logic is if this is a quality to be rich and to be successful, and tell ourselves this is a way to get rich. This is a way to be successful. Let's cultivate ingenuity. Point number 5, logical thinking. Point number 5, ambition. Ambition is the desire to be successful, rich, and powerful. This is interesting because I never pursue being successful, rich, or powerful. All I care for is the opportunity for me to apply my talents. Certainly, for whatever I do, I want it to be successful. But successful to me is to achieve the set target, the set goal, and to perform well. In my case, I do desire a bigger platform to demonstrate my capability and my talents. Whether I can be successful, rich, or powerful, these three are the outcome. The question is, should ambition be cultivated? I guess yes. And I have seen some effective ways, such as direct sales. They teach people to think big and think high. It is good to have ambition. Action plan. How to cultivate ambition. I have 2 suggestions. First, always remember the basis of your ambition. Align it with your core values. Don't lose your integrity for the bloated ambition. Number 2, be practical. Take one step at a time. Build it up organically. Don't rush. Focus on what you can do best. Don't take shortcuts and let your ambition grow at its own pace, naturally and organically. In reflection, Jim Rohn mentioned 13 points for the road to riches. That means if you want to pursue rich, these are the points that you must have in order to achieve your goal. I do agree generally, but in this video, I only pick 5 points to go through reflection process. We have gone through mindfulness and logical thinking to produce action plan. This is the way I show you how to become crystal clear by going through reflection process mechanism. If you need extra help, either in a group or one-to-one, please contact me via jjecorporatepro.com. I am Alicia T, a certified professional coach and a HRDF certified trainer. Thank you for watching this video. My mission is to help you improve life by gaining clarity through self-reflection with logical thinking mechanism, i.e. the reflection process mechanism, which is reflection process. I will continuously go through different topics by applying reflection process mechanism in every video. Watch out for next video. Watch out for reflection time with Alicia T. If this video is helpful to you, please subscribe to my channel and click on the notification bell so that you will be notified whenever I upload a new video. Thank you and see you in my next video.